In this episode, I give my honest review on the new Sour Strips Bites flavor, played pickleball with my optometrist, and reveal the age of the oldest patient I've ever treated. Hi, I'm Jeffrey, physical therapist for 6 years, and welcome to Life of a Taiwanese PT living in Houston. This week, there was a certain insurance that required authorization recently, so the patients who had that insurance had to go on hold. And that just meant that I had a lot more openings this week. I had about 5 patients with that certain insurance. I had an evaluation of a patient who was 98 years old, and he was actually doing very well for his age. The oldest patient I've ever treated was 102 years old. And I remember he was doing pretty well as well and just had some balance deficits due to vision issues. And at that age, of course, something interesting I noticed was that the patients who I see who are older than 90 years old are usually in pretty good health. I think when you get to that age, or when you live that long, you must have pretty good habits and are pretty health conscious. This week's focus for Epic training was documenting a treatment note. Last week we focused more on evaluations. So this week we went through a whole note and how to put in the charges, which is an important part, and how to fill in the assessments and how to document different areas for outcome measures and things like that. On Friday, I had a patient whose blood pressure was really high, and it was like above 190 over above 120, which is extremely high. And when that happens, we usually recommend the patient to go see urgent care, even if they don't have any symptoms, which my patient was not. He said he was feeling perfectly fine. And that's what's scary about high blood pressure sometimes, because it's called the silent killer. You don't exhibit any symptoms, even when your blood pressure is super high. When your blood pressure is high, you're at a higher risk for strokes, heart attacks, and things you don't want. And at our clinic, we have parameters that blood pressure cannot exceed 170 over 100 at rest, or else we won't be able to exercise for that session. So we definitely didn't do the session with my patient, and I made my recommendations. During the week, we had the new Sour Strips Bites delivered. The new flavor was Straw Mango, which is a mix between strawberry and mango. So my wife and I were excited to try it, but unfortunately, I didn't really like it. I just thought it wasn't as sour as the Rainbow Bites, which I really enjoyed. And the texture of it was a little bit too soft. I wish it was a little bit harder. It just wasn't sour enough. And the flavor was okay. I definitely like the Rainbows better, but I guess the Straw Mango is just not for me. My wife thought the same as well. I think she was a little disappointed it wasn't as sour, because Max said he was supposed to make the candy pretty sour, and that's what he likes. So hopefully in the future, it can be more sour. This week I got a chance to try the mango flavor of the viral ice cream. The mango flavor right away. Oh, it's good. You want some? This is the best one out of all 3, in my humble opinion. One weekday dinner, I had my wife's spaghetti with a side salad, which we've been eating more often lately. So just making salads, adding a little bit of fruits, sunflower seeds, and some croutons, trying to get more greens in. And they've been pretty good. My wife's spaghetti is cooked more like an Asian Vietnamese style, so it's a little bit sweeter. And she adds like sausage and bell peppers and lots of tomatoes, different things. I really enjoy it. So Friday after work, I met up with my friends Warren and Khan. Again, this time is for pickleball. There was some highlights. lowlights. And we got a good rally in one time. Afterwards, we grabbed some dinner at Mia's table, which was actually pretty good. It was more American food, and I ordered a salmon with a side of green beans and sweet potato fries. I like sweet potato fries. The green beans actually wasn't too bad, and the salmon was really good. It had a side of teriyaki sauce. I thought it was cooked really well. My wife got a chicken fried steak. That one was okay. Saturday for lunch, we had hot pot with the in-laws, so I haven't seen them in a while, so it was good to catch up. Even though they live pretty close, but they're all busy as well. They're in school, working, so we coordinated a lunch at the all-you-can-eat hot pot place that my wife really enjoys. It's called Shabu Square. They had quality meats, and we just had a good time. Even though I'm not a big boba fan, when you're in Chinatown, you can't leave without getting boba. So we dropped by Happy Lemon with the in-laws, and we all got a drink. I got the Okinawa roasted milk tea, one of my favorites. And my mother-in-law cooked some good food. She let us take it home for leftovers, so we ate that for Saturday night. It was some sour soup, Vietnamese style. There was fish in there, tomato, bean sprouts, really good. It goes well with rice. She also cooked some stir-fry veggies and pork. So overall, everything just went well together, and I love rice, so with some soup on the side, delicious. On Sunday, nothing too eventful. In the morning, we did a usual grocery run at HEB. I just filmed a random clip. I saw some red bananas for the first time. I don't know what they are. I don't even know if they're red or brown, but if you know, let me know in the comments. Sunday for lunch, we got BAP bento again, and it was pretty good. We figured out what protein, what meat we liked, so we got the same thing. We got the soy garlic chicken and pepper steak with black purple rice. It was good. And late Sunday afternoon, I went on another park run with Henry. Hope you guys enjoyed this week's update vlog. Thank you guys for watching, and click here to watch my last vlog where I talk about why my patient refused my treatment plan.